Hi guys, Bobby here. Welcome back to my channel, and today's video is about how to avoid those sample scammers and hostess scammers on Instagram. There is one thing that I have kind of picked up since I've been public on my profile. I get asked a lot from people for samples, and they never intend on buying. In fact, they're asking me and probably like 20 other poshers for samples, which if you're doing that, please stop doing that. The free samples are not free to us, and most poshers don't know how to send samples for 70 cents, and they're spending anywhere from $5 to $6 out of their pockets to send those samples as well. Yes, it's part of business, and you know, that's something that we are willing to do because we feel like we're gifting people with these products, and we don't mind that. But when you have so many people asking so many of us at the same time, you know, it's kind of like, quit doing that. Hence my mad face in my thumbnail. How many of y'all like that? Anyways, but if you are a consultant, it doesn't really matter which company you're with. This is probably going to be beneficial to you because there is one hack that I have discovered thanks to somebody reaching out to me in December about a hostess. She apparently had asked me and 3 other poshers to host a party in the same exact week so that she could get our hostess packets with the free product and never intend on hosting. In fact, the ones that she actually was able to scam, she ended up blocking them when they were trying to follow up with her and schedule this party. So, I learned from that experience what we should all start really doing. So if somebody messages you and they're like, hey, I would love to try some Posh samples. I've heard so much about this product and I would love to try some. Or some of them are even bold enough, I just want to try some so I could leave a review for you. Okay, interesting. But anyway, if you have somebody that does that, what you need to do, go to their profile, okay? Click who follows them and who do they follow. If you see other people that are in your company on either of those little chains, it's not coincidence, okay? Like, you're not going to have 5 poshers randomly follow the same girl who is not a posh consultant, okay? It's not going to happen. She has messaged them too. But you need proof, right? So what I do is when somebody messages me, I go and do that step. And then I go even further. I will screenshot her profile. I will message the poshers that either follow her or she also follows and ask them, hey, this girl just asked me for samples, or did this girl ask you for samples? And, you know, start a conversation with our group. I gotta tell you, Instagram for me, I have actually gotten one genuine customer from Instagram so far, since being public with it. I don't know, only about 6-7 months I've been public with my profile. But I've made friends within our company because I am bold enough to ask my sisters and say, hey, did this person ask you for samples? And they're like, yes, why? Did she ask you for samples too? And I'm like, yes. And they're like, crap. How many other people did she hit? And I'm like, I don't know. Just give me a second because I have messaged everyone that follows her that I could find to ask them the same question. I have actually made some really cool friends in Posh from doing this. Like Carissa, who is a gold premier and she's going on the DR with her husband. She and I have actually become really good friends and hung out at Dallas Day Away. And the reason why is because we were both scammed by the same people. Who knew? So it's kind of a win-win for us. We're protecting ourselves because, again, those samples are not free to us. We have to pay for the samples or spend time to make the samples, plus the postage to send the samples. So avoiding sending that to somebody who's going to just completely block you and not do anything. They're just trying to get free stuff. Okay, so it's a win for you for blocking that. The only negative is that excitement that you had, a potential new person coming in as a customer or teammate or whatever, and finding out that they're just scamming you. We also do have a group. I can look it up real quick because it's Unite Against Posh Sample Scammers. It is run by Abby Hankins, and there is a list of potential scammers, and then there is a list that Abby updates you, let her know that you have proof that this person is a scammer, and they get added to that list. And then that's another way I go and look and make sure that if anybody's messaging me, I go and look and see if they're on that list now, because it happened too many times. When I first went public, I got really excited because 6 people immediately asked me for samples. Not a one of them ordered, guys. Not a one of them. And it gets really disheartening, and you kind of start trying to figure out what you're doing wrong. And honestly, girl, you are not doing anything wrong. And those people who are doing it, you need to stop, because it's not fair to do that. I don't want to go too diving into that very much, but you know it's wrong. But anyways, that is how I am starting to do, and how to approach it. You don't need to approach it like I originally was either. Abby actually in that group had the best response to tell to people, because I was boldly telling people like, hey, I saw that you have also hit 5 other Posh consultants. We've all talked, and I know that you've hit them up for samples, so because of that, I can't send you samples. Like, I was nice but blunt, and I mean, the Poshers that I told them, like, that, you know, we all got scammed together, they thought the messages were hilarious and couldn't believe I had done that. But you get to a breaking point where you get tired of being scammed, right? But Abby has a better response, and I love her response. Her response is, I would love to send you samples. This is the link to my website. I only send samples to people who order from my website. So if you would order anything from my site, I'd be happy to send you more samples to try. Genius. Genius. So I'm starting to do that now, and instead of getting blocked, I have some people like, oh, that's cool, what's your link? And then they still don't order, but y'all, I'm not out anything because I don't send them anything unless they order. So, I mean, even if they order $5, you know, a lip balm, it gives me something, right? It gives me something back for getting their samples, especially since I'm probably going to only send 70 cents worth of samples, depending on what they get. So anyways, hope this video helped you. Hope I wasn't too blunt or rude, because I am known to do that, guys. I'm sorry. But anyways, that's my video. Hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more Poshy awesomeness from me. And I really do hope this helped you guys. Let's band together, message your sisters and brothers, and get to know each other in the process of avoiding getting scammed. It's a win-win. Bye, guys.